Associated Press Southeast political correspondent Bill Barrow breaks down the Alabama U.S. Senate race between Democratic candidate Doug Jones and Republican Roy Moore on the eve of the special election. December.11, AP Republican Roy Moore and Democrat Doug Jones are vying for the U.S. Senate seat once held by Jeff Sessions, now Attorney General in the Trump administration. Photo, Bryn Anderson, AP, left, Justin Sullivan, Getty Images. Montgomery, Ala Democrat Doug Jones scored a shocking upset in the Alabama Senate race Tuesday, capturing a Senate seat for Democrats in one of the reddest states in the nation. Democrats had not even fielded a candidate for the seat when then-Sen. Jeff Sessions ran for re-election 3 years ago. Jones' margin of victory was razor-thin with only a few thousand votes in the low-turnout special election. Jones' victory is a huge blow to the Republican Party and President Trump, who had weighed in heavily in favor of firebrand Republican candidate Roy Moore, despite allegations that he sexually harassed or pursued relationships with teenage girls when he was in his 30s. Republicans began the year holding a thin 52-48 majority in the Senate, and they have struggled to generate enough support in their own party to pass key legislative priorities like repealing the Affordable Care Act. With Jones taking a Republican seat, the majority is now 51, and Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell's task became harder. Black celebrities like former NBA star Charles Barkley and director Spike Lee weighed in on the Democratic side to try to spark enough black turnout to make a difference for Democrat Doug Jones, who prosecuted the Ku Klux Klan for the Birmingham church bombing in 1963 that killed 4 black girls. A link has been posted to your Facebook feed. The outcome of the race has national implications that could set the tone for the 2018 midterm elections. Jones is the first Democrat to represent Alabama in the Senate in 20 years. It would also signal trouble ahead for the GOP in the 2018 midterms. Jones' victory spares Senate Republicans having to wrestle with what to do with a freshman senator who is accused of sexual misconduct at a time when members of Congress are facing intense scrutiny over the issue and resigning their offices when accused. The two campaigns, the result of Jeff Sessions leaving his Senate seat after 20 years to become President Trump's Attorney General, have pursued different strategies. Jones needed to build a coalition of base Democratic voters and suburban Republicans, particularly Republican women who in the past have been unenthusiastic about Moore. Jones hit his polling location near Birmingham early Tuesday, smiling for the cameras and onlooking voters. "This is an important time in Alabama's history, and we feel very confident where we are and how this is going to turn out," he said. Moore, as is his tradition, arrived to vote on horseback. In Prattville, in the center of the state, Mary Adair said she voted for Jones because she likes his personality and he talks about things that interest her. "I feel like this, Judge Roy Moore, he's been ousted from office twice already," she said.